Dude, so
Nice.
you were talking about like this crazy fucking story that came out of China, right?
Yeah, China's selling anti-pervert flamethrowers for women now.
That'll prevent it.
Yeah,
It's in-
Hollywood
well,
needed
you
that,
know.
right?
Yeah, they need that shit in Hollywood. Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, I guess mace doesn't work. You had to set a motherfucker on fire
Yeah.
to get him off you.
All right, so how bad is sexual predation over in China then, man? You get flamethrowers. Like I've seen that. Like I've seen like
You're
in,
arming
like,
up with like napalm.
Well,
like in Mexico, I've seen like the anti-fucking like kidnapping cars and stuff like that like have like literally like have like electrified doors and like flamethrowers and stuff like that on them.
Or that you seen the condoms with the spikes on the inside?
What in the fuck,
It's
sir?
Yeah, it's like the vaginal condoms that they could. It's like in Africa where they use those things.
Oh, well,
and
they're
they got
fucked up
spikes
there.
on the inside.
yeah.
I'm like, fuck.
I thought teeth was bad, man.
And the only way to get it off is to get it surgically removed.
oh, Milty,
Jesus.
way to kill the show, bro.
Well, let's talk about the flamethrower for a
Okay,
minute.
yeah,
then.
let's do that.
Flamethrower.
Yeah, flamethrower.
So the device,
Dark turn.
so the device, they're selling them now online, and they're about $13 or $40.
Well, that's not bad. It's affordable.
While some have small flames, others can reach up to 3,300 degrees and shoot nearly 20 feet.
Okay, wait.
20 feet.
So either you have overkill
roasted
or you have a
motherfuckers.
lighter. Is that like your two options? You got like a little butane torch or a fucking like serious like dragon?
Are we going to see like vigilantes coming out? in
I am the
Japan
vaginal vigilante.
You could be a superhero real quick. Just buy a
with a 20-foot
yeah.
freaking flame?
Yeah, you don't need you don't
Coming
need that
from your
Bruce Wayne
badge.
money, man, or that fucking Iron Man
Nah,
money.
you can $40 and you got a flamethrower.
All right, so it's available online for purchase. Eh?
Yeah.
And there's no regulation. There's not like a
Well, see, but police seem to disagree with this whole thing because
I do.
technically it is a flamethrower and it's an illegal weapon.
okay, but
That shoots
see,
20 feet.
see,
That
but
shoots
We
20
need to keep
feet.
saying that.
Yeah, that goes 20 feet.
That goes 20
flamethrower.
feet, 20
I don't
feet
think
of
we had
flames.
tanks in World War II in the freaking
Well,
in the Asian
problem with
theater
that
that
though
could do
is
that.
the problem with that is the guy just looks her up and down from 20 feet away. He can burn his eyeballs out with it. She's like feels that she's being objectified.
And all. See, and this is where we get into that dangerous area, man. Because like we've been watching the Flecka talks,
Yeah.
and like protesters be protesting,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden somebody shows up with a fucking flamethrower suit,
Yeah.
a 20-foot flamethrower suit.
Well, I'm guessing that they can't ship out of country. Like,
Oh, I don't know, man.
You just ship a flamethrower
you
to
can go to
US.
Alibaba and find anything, man. Type in Chinese flamethrowers, and they'll fucking just drop ship that shit to you. With Chinese research chemicals.
Well, I'm sure it's not called the little flamethrower. It's probably
It's
just
called
yeah.
My Little
My Little
Flamethrower.
Flamethrower.
It is called My Little Flamethrower. Oh, what are you talking about?
Oh.
You can get it in the powder gray edition, the baby blue, or the puffy pink. Why is it puffy pink, right? So, God damn it! I thought you
Not-
derailed it.
See, what's funny is that no one really gives a crap about the sexual harassers, but there is a chance that it might go off in your purse. So that's a
Well-
whole other host of problems that you might all of a sudden your bag goes up in flames because your lipstick hit the flamethrower.
I mean, there's got to be a trigger guard or something else, just like with a conceal and carry pistol.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they really thought this out, because it shoots 20 feet.
Fuck that, man. That's a secondary revenue stream. You have
20
three
feet
revenue
range.
streams here. You sell the insurance, you sell the weapon, and then you sell the fucking peripherals to make sure the weapon is safe. That's a triple fucking threat right there for
That's
your
true.
dollars, man. Oh, man. So,
So I mean, really, it's like if you want to get a flamethrower to protect yourself, just go to China.
my fat ass would be using it to, like, fry up bacon while walking. Something
Well,
like
that's
that.
like light your cigarette. You're badass. You just flame 20 feet to light your cigarette. Like, yeah, that's right, bitch.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then the ladies stay 40 feet away from you.
Oh, that's funny.
Exactly.
Oh, that's funny. You have a Bic.
Well, I mean, that's
Bic and axe spray.
that's borderline absurd and kind of sad to hear.
Why is it sad?
Because of the reason for it being built in the first place. I mean, has science gone too far? We already thought about the head transplants. Now
That's
we're
where
gonna
science goes too far. A flamethrower in your pocket isn't really that bad.
No, that's just like something cool on
just think if
Yeah.
that shit showed up in the U.S., man. Like
Oh,
crack,
it'll be here.
crack epidemics, man. You have fucking crackheads lighting their heads on fire.
yeah.
There's a whole line of them because it's 20 feet.
Is there a Metallica show going
What's
on?
going
in the
on
park?
here? That's right.
Oh no, it's just
All you-
gang violence.
All you hear is just a fucking crackhead just screaming down the road. No!
on fire, jumping it. jumping into a freaking puddle.
She got another one.
She got another one. Wow, they're selling those right next to the roses and the Brillo pads. Well, you got yourself a little kit ready to go. Okay,
A
so
flame torch and a mace. You could have like a little barbecue.
fucking.
Little pepper sauce.
Can you
on
imagine
the
the
meat.
size of the rock you could smoke, man?
Well, they just line up. All 20 of them would line up.
They all have their glass fucking dicks in
all
their
ready to go.
mouths.
It's like the Guinness Book of World
One
Records.
dude's running by with the fucking flamethrower.
Oh, you
I
don't have
got
to-
you all.
You don't have to run by. It's 20 feet. Just shoot it down the line.
You, sir, have created a new Olympic sport. I think each country should
Tandem
have
crack smoking.
tandem crack smoke. Oh my
Yes.
god, with little bits of theater in it, so like they have to
See,
do like a
we would still
pirouette.
See, we
Oh yeah, USA.
we
man.
need now.
USA.
We need to now order one of these and do that.
You know,
We don't have
a-
to use crack, but we got to do something where we shoot like 20 feet and everyone lights something.
Yeah.
I'm
Big
thinking.
old friggin'
thinking.
joint.
That's what I'm
Big
thinking.
old
Like,
huge
let's keep it marijuana.
Well,
Let's
that's
just
legal,
keep it
so-
pot, guys.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it pot. Okay, so a couple other things that I wanted to point out highlights from our friends over there. The umbrella for the rain avoider. So what we have is an umbrella with a fucking clear shower curtain
A
all
shower
the way
curtain. Yeah,
around
just, like,
it,
clipped to the fucking umbrella.
and
I guess it gets the job done.
I mean, it would work except for your feet.
They stole
You'd
that
still be
idea.
walking
From,
in puddles.
they stole that idea from the Karate Kid.
Did they now?
Yeah, when he makes him the shower for the
Oh,
costume
that's
party,
right.
Mhm.
Just stick an umbrella through that bitch, and that's the same thing.
So, I mean, we all wear cans on our heads, and I have to be quite honest with you. I don't really worry about hearing loss. I don't let my ear levels get too terribly low. We got a good board op that knows what the fuck he's doing, so we're not blowing out our fucking drums.
Kind of
However-
having issues today.
If I did have bad hearing, I think I would go for the hearing aid, not the ear enhancer.
Yeah.
What-
Looking like Mickey Mouse.
It looks like you got two brushed nickel colanders strapped to your fucking head with
It doesn't look like it.
It is.
That's what it is.
it's two mixing bowls. I swear to God.
It's like when you life hack an iPod and like cut the tube and so you can hear the amplified sound. That's all they did here.
Now, sticking with the ear theme.
Put it in a solo cup. Oh, no, it's nice and loud.
Have you guys ever wanted to look in your own ear?
No.
I mean, for any
really.
reason, you never sat there like 2 a.m, woke up and flop sweats like, I need to see inside my ear.
Never.
Okay, well,
No, I wake up in flop sweats like, fuck, I'm going to die one day.
This
That's
is-
sort of the real thoughts I
those
have, not
just-
what's in my ear.
those are the heart palpitations, man. Okay, so this is the Easy Ear Explorer, which basically is a lipstick cam. Like you see this shit all the time, like in like old like fucking movies where like Air Force One and shit, where they have like a little camera.
Yeah, the probe.
Yeah, the probe that's like articulated and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Well, this is one for your
We're going
ear.
through the anal cavity.
Fantastic
Welcome.
voyage.
To this horse's anus. Large intestine, small intestine, large intestine was my favorite part of the ride. Oh, I miss Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Next up, mobile toilet paper. So, if you ever have a really bad cold, this can't be
You look
real.
like a fucking
This fucking
idiot,
can't
though.
be real, man. This can't be real. It's a fucking toilet paper dispenser that's strapped to your head. Now, what happens if you lean back and you have one of those really good squeezers? One of those really good sneezes, man. Like the whole
I'm
thing.
chalking this all up to the participation trophy thing. Like, this guy was like, I can be an inventor.
And somebody was like, "Honey, you can." He's like, "Look, Mama made the toilet paper
Like,
roll
imagine
head."
this girl's face in this picture.
Well, she had a model for this, man. So she was
Exactly.
like hard up for like 1,000 yen,
Yeah.
and didn't want to go and make like tentacle
like,
porn.
"Fuck it.
So she's like,
I
"Fuck it,
guess I'll
right?"
just take this picture. This is dumb.
I do it. It's just toilet paper on your head for
Now,
some money.
this one I've seen before. It's the Metro chin stick. So what it is it's a telescopic stick that you can rest your chin on. So when you're standing in your long train ride back home,
Just take a nap.
it's just cool. You just take a nap. You just kind of sway with things.
That's kind of practical.
Except for when the train comes to an emergency halt.
Yeah, but that's when you have people just hit that brake so you watch them right over. That's fun for everybody.
Give you some strain, though.
Now, Milty, this is one for you, man. Now you pointed this out, and we all had a great laugh earlier.
This is great, yeah.
So go ahead, brother.
The perks of having a baby. So they got like a little onesie for your baby, right? And it's like coated in the Swiffer fucking
It really
like
is.
hair to just dust up your floor while your baby's
Hey,
So
put
while
him
he's
to work.
scooting across, might as well get a fucking nice clean floor,
Hey,
right?
put him to work.
The ShamWow has never made more.
Turn him over, spray a little pledge on him, get those hardwood floors.
Yeah.
Now this next one, I think I've actually like seen these in like Spencer's Gifts and stuff like that before. I think these made it to the U.S., which are little keychains that make the same sound as when you're popping like bubble wrap. But here's the thing: it only makes the sound. You don't get that actual like
You don't get the feel.
mini
Yeah.
orgasm of exploding.
I
one
would
of
say it
those.
cheapens the thrill.
It
Yeah,
really,
no,
really
sure.
does.
You don't feel it expand under
Yeah.
your thumb.
And that's a
You watch
life
the bubble.
pleasure.
And
You
then-
do it slow. Watch the bubble, and you don't know when it's gonna happen.
Just kind of shielding your eyes, hoping nothing happens, man. Just, well then, here's speaking of eyes. So these are a pair of glasses that have some funnels on them, so that in case you need to put some like red eyes in your eyes or anything like that,
You don't miss.
you don't miss. Oh man, somebody did this to me once. So like, there's some caffeinated eye drops.
What?
Yeah.
Why would you want caffeinated eye drops?
I don't
It's like-
fucking know.
Do you want to inject acid into your eyes?
Yeah, well, I mean, people do that also.
Yeah.
But like, so like,
I've
he's
seen
like,
a
hey
video
man,
of
you want to
that.
try? I think it was like called Rojos or some shit like that. And he was like, you want to try it? They're caffeinated. And I was like, no, but I need some eye drops. Will they clear my eyes out? He's like, yeah. I should have known better because it came in like a blue bottle. So I should have been like, this is gonna be mentally.
Oh
And
my God.
yeah, I put them. This was right when I found out about dabs also. So I had been doing like tons of dabs and like to the point where like I was having like stomach muscle pain because I was choking so hard. Because nobody told me that you should let the nail cool just a tiny little bit. It's like
just a little bit.
it's just like red hot, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna be
Burn it.
great, man. Yeah,
Get it while it's hot, boys.
Yeah, lungs inside and out are torn.
Yeah, just
And-
cancer.
I was driving like the 15 minutes across town to get back to my house, right? And I was like, I seriously never been paranoid about red eyes, but those dabs got me, boy. And so I was real paranoid about my eyes.
Like I look like a mad leprechaun. Like a really mad leprechaun.
I fucking put that shit in my eyes, and it was like somebody had taken that flamethrower and just like individually just to put it on my eyeballs,
Oh,
and it hurt so bad. Like he was like giggling. I wanted to sock him. If I could have seen anything, I would have probably fucking punched him. He was like, "Yeah, the burn's good, man." Okay, no, when you're working out and
Yeah.
you feel it in your muscles, that's a good kind
yeah.
of burn.
Some like icy hot on your thigh, but whoops, I accidentally sweat.
Yeah, yeah,
it went
that's
down to the crack.
it went to
Or-
the region. Oh boy.
Well, the worst is when you rub your forehead after you do that and it's still sweaty because you're like, oh, and then it's just your forehead instantly turns red.
Just on fire.
Yeah.
I've heard stories of people like jerking
Icy
off
hot
with
is not
icy
fun.
hot.
Why?
Oh, because it was dark and they grabbed the wrong fucking bottle, man.
Why would you never keep the icy hot next to where you put your masturbating cream?
That's a PSA right there. God. Okay, so how about if oh man, see, I'm kind of stuck on that. You really don't want to do that. What you do want to do is have a nice sinful drawer where all those things can go.
Exactly.
And only
The
people
fun
like
drawer.
The fun drawer. That's right. Or box or whatever you may have. Medicine cabinet. It's a Pete and Morty experience. We'll be right back.